I wasn't even recording, I just got nailed on this swim bait. What's up, everybody? And I still can't believe what a wild weekend we just had. I'm still coming off of like the high we had from that YouTuber fishing meetup hosted by the Fishing Magician Porter in Southwest Fishing. It was such a great turnout. Check out this footage right here. It was such a great turnout. I cannot believe the estimated 1,500 people showed up. How wild. And it's just so crazy to me that we live in such a wild time and people have so many disagreements, but we can get 1,500 people to show up all with the same hobby and the same common interests, and we get on the same grounds of thinking, and I absolutely loved seeing that for the angling community. I'm here at a local pond, gonna fish some shrimp on the bottom. I'm on kind of a little bit of a time hat today, so I'm gonna fish some shrimp on the bottom and maybe cast around something else, either a drop shot or a crawl. Let's get after it. And as I'm tying on this leader here, or top shot, I actually grew up calling it top shot. Just connect the braid to my mono here. And what knot do you guys use? I use the Albright. Now again, there's so many different names for all these knots. That Albright, modified Albright because it have 8 twists, modified Albright if it only has 8 down, 2 up, whatever. I go 6 down, 6 up, and I call it an Albright. Some people might call it something else. I don't know. There's too many names for knots to try to keep up with all of them. Cinches it down really nicely. Now, some people burn the ends. Never been a fan of burning the ends, mostly because I never had a lighter on me to do it. I just snip off the ends and call it quits as close as not as possible. Those kids over there fishing, and I absolutely love it. Love those kids are over there doing this. It's great. Look at these ducks. Let's snip this one a little closer. There we go. And man, I want to throw a swim bait on here, but I just don't do good with them. I don't do good with them. Or, you know what? I'm gonna throw a swim bait on here. I'll switch to drop shot later. Throw a swim bait on here. Out of my comfort zone. Out of my comfort zone. I'm gonna throw a swim bait. Here it is. A little cooler, so maybe I'll hit on this. And allegedly, remember it's fall, so fall is supposed to hit on the swim baits. That's what all the fishermen say. I have been fishing swim baits and have not came up with a bunch of bass. So now I'll show you guys the knot that I use to attach my things with. 8 twists, wet it, tag in through the loop. Once it goes in to the loop, tag in, goes through the loop that I just made, tie it down. Boom, like that. Perfect. Hit this. All right, now allegedly this thing catches fish. I don't know though. I need to try that the whale move, and oh, I was not gonna catch fish when I throw like that. It's a windy day and you're fishing. What are you tossing out there? Does it matter? Are you changing up your technique at all? All right. And I bet you what happened is I smacked that knot coming out. I can feel it coming out. Let's see. All right, that was a really weak cast because I got nervous. Slow roll this bad boy. I'm gonna aim for that aerator out there with the slow roll. Let's sink a little bit. I see all our favorite YouTube fishermen hit these swim baits and are snagging fish constantly. But this little pond here is pressured, so I'm just gonna do some walking down there, and although it's pressured, I have caught a good amount of fish here though, so that wind is blowing. Wow, it's really moving. I've never seen it blow so much. And the other day I came up, actually, one morning, the first morning that I got cool outside, I came up, I walked over there, first cast, I wasn't even recording, first cast I tossed a swim bait in there and snagged a little bass. I wasn't even recording, I just got nailed on this swim bait. Wasn't even recording, nailed on this swim bait. Looky there. Boy, let's go. This dude completely obliterated that guy. He nailed it, man. That was wild. Wasn't even recording yet. First cast magic. Set my rod down, chunked it out there. Pliers out. This dude just completely nailed it. There we go. Easy day. Beautiful little fish here. Get that release on him. Let's go. Already on there. Come on. Swim off. Boom. I wasn't even recording because that wasn't the spot that I was trying to fish. I was trying to fish a little further down, but I saw some other anglers that beat me to the spot, so I was like, oh, I'll just cast out here real quick. First freaking cast. Did I just catch a bass right here? Are you kidding me? Oh man, you've got to be kidding me right now. Did I just catch this bass right there, just messing around with that worm down there? And ladies and gentlemen, they are out there. They are out there. Look at this hook set, side of the mouth. They are out there. That's so crazy. I caught him right here. Look at this. And that is how we beat the skunk. New spot, new day. Decided to hit this canal up. Didn't have much luck at the pond that I visited, and I haven't hit the canals in a while. So lots of moving water here. I think I'm just gonna let a worm sit on the bottom while I dangle this drop shot over there by that structure. We'll just see. Lots of moving water here, and again, this place just looks really fishy. There's gotta be fish here, is what I'm thinking. Just gonna let this dangle here at the bottom and see. Now, because the water is moving, I'm actually gonna put a little weight on it. I was originally thinking maybe I was gonna toss a float, but I think a weight is gonna be the way to go there. And I've only seen, in all honesty, I've only seen a bass pull out of here, and that was by me actually. During one of my tournaments, I saw a bass get pulled out of here, and then not really sure what to expect with worms here on the bottom. I mean, I would assume there's so much moving water here that I would just assume that, because of that, there's definitely something here. But I guess we'll see. Like I said, I'm gonna change this profile up to a wacky rig. Oh, first cast, not good. First cast, not first cast magic. And I'm really hoping that this just really takes off. That grub worm, on the bottom. Because there's gotta be fish here. Moving water, structure with the shade, there's gotta be fish here. They're there. Without a doubt, they are there. Ended up snagging one right where the water ends, just like I said I would. I don't have a net, of course. Of course I don't have a net. Let's get this back, and I'm gonna have to flip them. A nice one, barely hooked, barely hooked, barely hooked. Boom. This is why I said the moving water was going to play dividends in this. Look at this. The moving water was going to play dividends in fishing this. I knew he was out there. Gotta switch out the GoPro battery, just died on us, but nice sized bass. I'm gonna get the release here. Nailed that one. Let's continue. Let's get after it still. Better pack it up. I wanted to hit the pond over there, but I might hit that more like a sunrise type of thing, not a sunset. Well, did some pond fishing, hopped around the canal for a little bit. I wasn't just snagging fish left and right. It was a little rough for me, honestly. But I mean, that's the hobby. Those of you guys who are avid fishermen know that. That's what it is sometimes. So, hey, as always, thanks for sticking with me to the end. If you like what you see, please subscribe and comment down below. I don't get too many comments. I get a lot of views, but I want to see some comments. Comment down below. What do you think I should try next? What do you want to see from me next? Fishing challenges, types of lures, spots that you heard were good, spots that you heard were busted. I'll go and I'll debunk the myths behind it. Just let me know what you guys see. I do got that road trip coming up, or I am going to drive from Arizona to Texas, stop along the way. I think I'm going to fish in New Mexico a little bit and try to fish in Texas as well. I think I might hit up, maybe try to find a lease and jump on some deer, try to give me a nice trophy buck. Let me know if that's something you guys want to be interested in as well. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, guys. Later. When I say this place is wildly packed, it is insane. This is no joke how wild packed this is.